In just 100 days, Keir Starmer's government has been widely criticized and is now being regarded as one of the most ineffective administrations in the history of the United Kingdom. Within a relatively short span of time, they have made numerous decisions that have deeply disappointed the British public. Each passing day seems to reveal new controversial policies or decisions that only further disillusion the people. Among these controversial choices, one stands out: the decision to relinquish control of the Chagos archipelago to Mauritius. This particular move has sparked outrage across the nation, drawing harsh criticism towards Starmer and his Labour government. The decision to hand over control of the Chagos Islands, a territory that had long been under British sovereignty, was seen by many as a betrayal. Ever since the announcement, the government has been under fire from critics and opposition alike, accusing Keir Starmer of making decisions that are not in the best interest of the British people. One of the most damning revelations to emerge recently is the claim that Starmer's decision wasn't entirely his own. Instead, it seems that the Prime Minister may have been acting under considerable pressure from external forces, notably the United States. Reports have surfaced suggesting that the Labour government, led by Keir Starmer, was influenced by Washington in making this decision. According to the report, it was U.S. President Joe Biden who pushed Starmer to make an agreement with Mauritius regarding the Chagos Islands. This agreement, it is claimed, was reached because Biden warned Starmer that the UK's refusal to comply could jeopardize the long-standing special relationship between the United States and the United Kingdom. The pressure exerted by the United States is said to stem from the strategic importance of the Chagos Islands, particularly the U.S. military base located on Diego Garcia, one of the islands in the archipelago. The base has been of critical importance to the United States for decades, serving as a key location for military operations in the Indian Ocean and surrounding regions. Fearing that the United Kingdom might lose control of the islands, should Mauritius seek a binding ruling from the International Court of Justice, the U.S. government reportedly urged the UK to enter into an agreement that would extend American access to the islands for another 99 years. Essentially, it appears that this was not simply a matter of the UK choosing to return control of the islands to Mauritius. Instead, it was a calculated move designed to maintain U.S. military interests in the region, while also safeguarding the diplomatic relationship between the UK and the US. By agreeing to this deal, the United Kingdom retains the ability to rent out the islands to the United States, allowing the US to continue using them as a military base. What is particularly troubling about this development is that it suggests Keir Starmer's government may not be acting independently. Rather than making decisions based on the will of the British people or the interests of the United Kingdom, it seems that Starmer was motivated by external pressure from Washington. Many are now questioning whether the Labour government is truly putting the needs of the country first or simply bowing to the demands of foreign powers. The revelation that the United States played a significant role in the decision has only intensified the criticism of Starmer's leadership. Many feel that by prioritizing the special relationship with the U.S. over the sovereignty of British territories, Starmer has shown a lack of strength and independence as a leader. This move has been seen as a sign of weakness, with some arguing that the Prime Minister is more concerned with pleasing foreign leaders than addressing the concerns of his own people. What makes this situation even more disheartening for many British citizens is the perception that their government is failing to prioritize domestic issues. The United Kingdom is currently facing numerous challenges, from economic instability to social unrest. Yet rather than focusing on these pressing problems, Keir Starmer appears to be more interested in maintaining favorable relations with foreign nations. This has led to accusations that Starmer is out of touch with the needs and desires of the British public. As more information about the Chagos Islands Agreement comes to light, it becomes increasingly clear that this was not a decision made in the best interest of the United Kingdom. Rather, it was a decision driven by international politics and the desire to maintain a favorable standing with the United States. This has left many feeling betrayed by their government, believing that Starmer has failed to stand up for the country's sovereignty and independence. Furthermore, this situation has raised important questions about the nature of the UK's relationship with the United States. While the special relationship has historically been a cornerstone of British foreign policy, some are beginning to question whether it is worth sacrificing the country's interests to maintain it. Critics argue that the UK should not be beholden to the demands of a foreign power, especially when it comes to matters of national sovereignty. The decision to relinquish control of the Chagos Islands has not only damaged Keir Starmer's reputation, but also has significant implications for the future of UK foreign policy. If this government continues to make decisions that prioritize foreign relationships over domestic concerns, it risks alienating the British public and undermining its own legitimacy. Ultimately, this controversy has revealed a deep disconnect between the Labour government and the people it is meant to serve. While Keir Starmer may believe that maintaining strong ties with the United States is crucial for the UK's future, many British citizens feel that their government has failed to prioritize their needs. As the criticism continues to mount, Starmer will need to reassess his approach to leadership and foreign policy if he hopes to regain the trust and confidence of the British public. In conclusion, Keir Starmer's first 100 days in power have been marked by significant controversy and disappointment. The decision to hand over control of the Chagos Islands to Mauritius, under pressure from the United States, has only added to the growing concerns about his leadership. If Starmer continues to make decisions that prioritize international relationships over the needs of his own people, he risks becoming one of the most unpopular prime ministers in UK history. Whether he can recover from this rocky start remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: the British people are watching closely, and they will not be easily placated. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe Keir Starmer is the worst prime minister the UK has ever had? Or do you think this decision was necessary for maintaining international relations? Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on current affairs. Take care and goodbye.